Like, we really in a fucking day and age, we're telling bitches, can you please stop coming to the gym ass fucking naked? Starts a public fucking discourse. All we want to do is come to the fucking gym and work out, but no. The leg press machine gotta look like a fucking casting couch because bitches is literally at the gym in lingerie. Look you in your eyes and tell you it's not bothering anybody. I'm uncomfortable. What is it about? Why are you fighting so hard to literally just go in public service ass naked?
This is the porn brain to alt-right pipeline. The young women that listen to my content and follow my channel, just so you know, this is what a full-blown raging corn addiction looks like. Okay, this man has watched years worth of the most insane material, I guarantee you, that the internet has to offer. This man is not well in the head. I need people to understand this. Normal men who are not addicted to corn, and I say this as somebody who grew up around those men because I'm 33 years old. I know what I'm talking about. I grew up before this. Most men have honestly never spoken like this to me my whole life, or to any other women. This was reserved for crazy religious nuts. And do you know what this man has in common with them? You guessed it, the inability to control his lust. This is what most male religious leaders have in common also. This is why they talk so much about how women need to control their bodies to prevent them from lusting. This is exactly what this man is saying, except for it's repackaged. This man is literally not embarrassed to get on the internet, to get on TikTok, and announce to the world that he has a raging pornography addiction. And here come the women like agreeing with him. We are in the bad place. This is the worst possible timeline. I need y'all to understand that this man is literally not perceiving reality accurately. Like, you know, when you play like too much Tetris and then before you fall asleep, you start seeing like Tetris where you can't tell like what's real and like you're just playing the game in your head. For some men, this is how pornography merges with their reality. They can no longer tell what is real and what is porn. They see a woman in appropriate workout clothing because workout clothing has always been small and skimpy. By the way, if they're bothered by this, wait till they go to a beach. I mean, I can't wait to hear what he's going to say to women there. What do you mean you can't focus because women have too little clothes on? You know what the solution is, right? Yeah, why don't we just cover ourselves from head to toe in like a big shapeless garment? And then that way, men won't harass or grape or assault us. Oh, wait, no, they'll fucking do that anyway. Also, it just tells you how deeply embedded this man is in the world of pornography to where he cannot distinguish it from real life. He's looking at somebody doing an exercise on an exercise machine, and to him it automatically merges into pornography. To him it's a casting couch, it's a Brazzers video. Are you joking? You guys heard him use all of those terms and no alarm bells went off in your head? Like, oh, this man is literally not distinguishing, like he's watching so much porn every single day that he's not distinguishing the difference between real life and a porno. That didn't strike anybody as odd. This is scary. This is very, very scary. The fact that he starts it off with, you bitches, we're just telling you bitches to cover up. Like, that is not okay. We live in a free country. This is America. Like, I will go outside wearing whatever the fuck I want. If there's somebody's genitals hanging out at the gym, please call the police because they can arrest them because that's indecent exposure. Other than that, people can wear whatever in the motherfuck that they want. That's like the whole basis of American life and freedom and the pursuit of happiness. Y'all should see what men show up to my hot yoga class in, okay? Because I won't describe it to you, but I've seen a lot of things, all right? And I don't complain about it. And it doesn't make me lose control or anything like that. And I don't feel like I'm in a Brazzers video or a fucking porno. Do you know why? Because I don't watch that shit. Because I'm not a creepy little troll that's gonna sit there with my genitals in my hand spying on other people on the internet having sex. Literally sitting there gooning to the point where you cannot distinguish whether you are living in a motherfucking reality or not. And you should should be embarrassed, let alone making fucking TikTok videos. This is how men see you. This is how they're gonna treat you. Okay? Rather than be a normal fucking person and decouple extreme over-sexualization of women's bodies from your everyday reality, they are actually trying to merge into that reality. Right? This is like their version of VR. Every woman is a porn star, and every time she sits down in a position that resembles something in a porno, that means she wants to be fucked like she's in a porno. This is scary. Like, y'all are literally announcing yourselves as predators loudly and proudly. And you should frankly be like investigated. You need to be put on some kind of watch list instead, because that shit was truly horrifying and scary to watch. This is why y'all have a loneliness epidemic. This is why women don't want to fuck you. I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again, because y'all would rather become red pilled, like religious red pilled, to the point where you are like telling women to cover up their bodies instead of knowing that it's up to you to control yourself. Even if we did want to like help y'all out with this, we would have to literally cover every single inch of our body, because that is how much y'all have over schmexualized us. The point where nothing is sacred, nothing is safe on our body. And that's why, frankly, nobody fucking cares anymore. Women just don't want to talk to you. Because I swear to God, like, self-respecting men and women have no fucking idea what you goons are talking about when you talk about this shit. This is completely wild to normal people who don't have porn for brains. As I'm editing this now, I also want to add to it, you're probably watching this on YouTube if you're still here, hi. But I just want to add that there's a huge theme here that overlaps with religion and is recreated in pornography. The basic premise is men's pleasure and success at the expense of women. It's like pain, damage, humiliation, crossing boundaries, etc. This is what truly gives men their power under the patriarchy. So what you need to understand is that the man speaking in the beginning, let's bring it full circle, he is deriving his power from pornography. This is why so many men get addicted to it, to the point where, like I said, they're no longer distinguishing porn from reality. Because at the end of the day, that is the only thing that makes them feel like a big man. Because they have no value to themselves or others, frankly. I'm just the messenger, but men like this do not have value in our society. Men like this lack self-discipline, self-control, and the ability to be present around others because they are not sharing an appropriate reality with the rest of us. You need to understand that this is all reflected in the most popular like porn categories. If you look at what those are, all things that cross some sort of boundary in order to make a man feel more powerful than the woman that he is quote unquote dominating sexually in these pornography videos. The top categories are like teen, backdoor stuff, and schmincest. Not ink shaming, okay? You need to understand inks are niche things that only some people like. I'm talking about the top 3 categories of pornography. And I'm talking about, let's think critically about why men prefer these categories. Because this is kind of outside of the territory of ink. This is more like general preference. And this is what men want to act out in the bedroom. This is what men want to really merge their reality with, because the amount of time that they're spending watching and wiring their neural pathways to follow the progression of a porno film. This is what they truly want to merge their reality with, because it's the only thing that's going to make them feel good and powerful about themselves. You need to understand this. You need to never, ever, ever listen to men who derive their authority from things like religion or pornography. Neither of these things is real. Both of these things are an artificial environment where things happen at the expense of women, not women-friendly environments. Stop listening to these goon heads who have to immerse themselves in pornography to the point where they think it is real life, to the point where they mistake women in the gym for a porn star on the job. That's on them. That's not on you as a woman. Like I said, workout clothes have always been skimpy, especially men's workout clothes. So we are the last people that they should be shaming for, once again, their lack of mental self-control, for the fact that porn has turned their brain into just a small puddle of goon juice in the back of their skull. This is the place that they're speaking to you from, ladies. Please stay safe out there. Do not listen to these goonatics, all right? I love you so much. Godspeed.